What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is erinbies. I am a wife, a mom, a military veteran, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing. Healed my way out. Now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. Today, I am adding to my MLM coaches playlist. I'm sure you saw the thumbnail. I'm sure you are just as excited to watch this as I am. Oh, Lord. Anyways, if you're brand new, hello, welcome to my channel. If you have been here a while, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys so very much. And we may have already hit 7,000 subscribers, which is incredible to me. So thank you guys. That is amazing. All right. Oh, by the way, if you want to follow me on social media, here are my handles. Check it out. And without further ado, we are just going to get into this video. This is Fraser Brooks. He is an MLM coach. Have I met him? Yes. Have I spent time with him? Yes. Yes, I have. Yeah. And he's going to teach us how to reach the top of your MLM company, which we know is mathematically impossible. Can't wait. Drop your commentary below and let's get to it.
All right, so if you're new to the channel, my name is Fraser Brooks and I help people all over the world build their business using social media. And today I want to help you reach the top in your network marketing company. All right, so before I get into this, do me a massive favor, smash the thumbs up, give us a subscribe, and let me know down below, how long have you been involved in network marketing for, right? Just let me know. I'm really, really curious, and we go through the comments all the time to really kind of see who's engaging. And if you have any questions as well, feel free to drop them in the comments and we will do our absolute best to answer them in the replies, but also do future videos about them. Okay, so there are 3 things and 3 things only that's needed to help you go from where you're at to the very top in the network marketing company that you're with. Now, that could mean for you, the top for you could mean making $500 a month. The top for you could be making...
Oh, okay. All right. So you're using clickbait to make it seem like you can help people actually reach the top rank in their company. I see what you did there. Oh, that's a little, I don't like that. Little, is that a bait and switch? Or is it just deceptive? I feel like it might just be deceptive, actually. Yeah, the top $500. If you're going to tell people that you can help them reach the top of their company, which anybody that watches and consumes in general anti-MLM content and has studied income disclosure statements plus the stats and data from the FTC knows that it is mathematically impossible to reach the top of, for most people, I should say, to reach the top of their multi-level marketing company. Oh, wow, we're starting off strong on this one.
Making $5,000 a month. The top could you for be making $50,000 a month, or it could even be making over $500,000 a month. You can decide what the initial top is, and then you can change it and change it and change it and change it. All right. So here we go. Point number 1 is master the mindset.
Oh God.
Your mindset is going to keep you in the game longer, right? The longer that you can play the game for, the chances of you having a breakthrough are higher. If you are in the game for a day, chances of a breakthrough, very, very slim. If you're in the game for a week, chances of a breakthrough, a little bit more. If you're in the game for a month, breakthrough chances, a little bit more. If you're in the game for a year, you have a really good chance of having a breakthrough. If you're in the...
You know what's really crazy about this is these companies and these MLM coaches especially talk about mindset. You know, you've got to just keep showing up. You've got to keep showing up. You have to keep doing it. You know, do all of the things. This is not any different. It's mindset. I wonder if these people have auto ships. Just keep showing up. You're going to eventually have a breakthrough if you stay for a year or longer. The amount of money people are going to lose by sticking with an MLM company as their MLM coach or their leader is dangling the idea of, listen, one day you're going to have this breakthrough. One day You are going to be, you're going to hit that top rank. You're going to make 6 figures. They're dangling hope and manipulating people to just keep going and to keep those orders going and to keep attending the events for the sake of mindset. Yikes.
Game for 10 years, chances are you're going to have multiple breakthroughs.
10 years.
Okay? So you've got to master your mindset. Now, here are just some real quick tips on how to master the mindset. Podcast. Brainwash yourself. If your body gets dirty, you take a shower. But if you
Oh, I'm so glad you're calling it what it actually is. Even though I know he's probably trying to be like funny, but like quirky in a way. I feel like, yeah, that's exactly what that is. That's why they have indoctrination events. That's why they want you to get on the Zooms all the time, is because they don't want you to have space to question what you were doing and if you're actually making progress. They just want you to focus on showing up every day, doing all the things. How many times have you guys heard that?
brain gets dirty too, you need to wash it with personal development. I love podcasts, audiobooks, written books, YouTube videos. I love YouTube videos, hence why we have this YouTube channel. Join Telegram
We love YouTube channels over here as well.
communities. If you haven't already joined ours, then you can go to fraserstelegram.com. Whenever you go on social, here's the biggest one in my opinion, right? Apart from personal development, it's auditing your groups, the group of people who you hang around with.
Auditing, like Scientology auditing? Is that what we're referring to? Are we confessing our crimes?
So what I want you to do is I want you to get a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil, whichever your preference is, and I want you to write down all the people who you spend time with on a weekly basis, right? So it could be friends, family, it could be your uplines, sidelines, crosslines, it could be your Auntie Mary, your Uncle Paul, it could be your...
Okay, I have not watched this, but I feel like I know where this is going. I feel like he's going to figure some way out where he's like, listen, cross off all the people that are not agreeing with what you are doing. I feel like that's coming. What do you guys think?
your grandmother, Sarah, it could be your brother, it could be whoever it is. It could be your kids, partners, whatever. And I want you to just write like the letter N or the letter P next to each person. The N represents...
Oh my God. Negative and positive. Fraser, you think this is good training? Teaching people to shun people that don't agree with what they're... You think this is good training? This is behavior control. Straight out of the bite model. What?
Negative, and the P represents positive. How many negative people have you got on that list, and how many positive people have you got? Now, I'm just going to share with you what a negative and a positive person is. A negative person is not just someone who's like, oh, the weather sucks. Oh, I can't believe fuel prices are going up. Oh my God, I've got no money to pay my rent. It's also people who talk about other people, gossip, and drama. That's a negative.
Well, the people making this list are going to have to cross off literally their entire team in multi-level marketing in most cases, because that's where all of that stuff happens.
Negative thing. Why? Because that's not doing you anything. That's not giving you any good. That's not doing anything good for you. That's not growing you. Now, a positive person is the person who's like, hey, how's it going? They encourage you. They support you. They want to lift you up. They talk about ideas, concepts, systems, stock tips, ways to grow, book recommendations. Now, if the number of negative people are 25% of the total, so if you have 10 people on the list and 2 to 3 of them are negative, you are okay. But if it's any more than that, you've got a problem. If you have 5 out of 10 negative, 6 out of 10 negative, 4 out of 10 negative, 3 out of 10 negative.
Can you imagine if your job said, hey, I need you to make a list of the people that you hang out with on a weekly basis, and then we're going to classify them as negative or positive. And if they're negative, you probably want to limit your contact with them. But if they're positive, hang out with them more. Can you imagine if that happened? in a regular job, in a traditional, you go into the office or whatever, you clock in. Can you imagine that?
You need to overwhelm the number of negative people with the number of positive people. The people who you hang around with will affect the mindset the most. Once you've mastered the mindset, you're going to be able to play the game long enough for you to get to 300 euros a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, maybe even $3,000 a month.
You know how you get to 3,000 a month or whatever number you're throwing out by selling and recruiting, typically recruiting in almost every MLM. It's not mindset that's going to get you there. Multi-level marketing companies, when you join as a distributor, you get paid for selling and recruiting, not for your mindset.
Why? You're posting on social media about your products, about your business, about the things that you love. You're posting in your stories, you're doing reels, you're having conversations. You've gone to a few events and people are seeing this and they're asking you for information about your product. You make some sales here and there, you sign up a couple of people, things are going good. The second thing you need though, in order to grow, in order to climb, in order to reach the top, is skill set. So if mindset keeps you playing the game, skill set gets you paid for playing the game. When you get started in network marketing, I say this in my first book, I Dare You, and it's so important. In the beginning, you'll do a lot for a little, but in the end, you'll do a little for a lot. Meaning when you...
Imagine if that were how traditional jobs were. Listen, you're going to start off, you're going to clock in, and you're not really going to get paid a whole lot. But, in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, you'll start making, a lot more. And I'm not talking about raises. I'm talking about getting paid for your time. Fraser.
First start out, you might be spending hours and hours and hours trying to build your business, and at the end of the month or the end of the week when you get your paycheck, you think, hang on a minute, I just spent 40 hours that week building the business and I got $100 for it. Like, I get paid more.
The amount of people making $100 in multi-level marketing or more is not very many people when you look at the statistics. And again, according to the FTC, over 99% of people lose money or don't make any at all. So the people that are making $100 or more, what is that, 0.03%? Wow.
Or by going to work in Tesco or Walmart or as a waitress or whatever, a hairdresser, whatever it might be. What's the point? Well, you have to really understand that this is not a business. Sorry, this is not a job.
Oh my God, was that a Freudian slip? We know it's not a business. And you know why we know it's not a business? Because the distributors have no control over branding, pricing, products that are going to be researched. I'm using that term loosely when it comes to multi-level marketing companies. Products that they're going to release, products they're going to discontinue. They don't have any authority when it comes to making actual business decisions. So I love that slip for us. Probably should have edited that part out, Fraser.
This is a business for job replacement. Okay, just understand that, right? So when it comes to now skill set, you need to level up your skills by, again, reading books. Reading books is going to get you maybe more mindset than skill set, unless you read I Dare You, I Double Dare You, and...
Oh my God. Not the referring to your own books to help people with their skill set in multi-level marketing. Oh man, this is wild.
Loser to Legend, they're a lot of skill-based books. But you need to attend events. You need to get mentorship. You need to seek clarity. You need to get accountability. All of these things are going to help you level up your skill set. Okay? So,
no, you know how you level up your skill set? You learn skills. You learn how to sell. So if you're going to read a book and you're in a sales job, you should read a book on selling. If you're in a job where you are, I don't know, you're making something, whatever. I use lip gloss a lot because I have lip gloss here. So like if your job is to make lip gloss, then You should read a book on, or research, or watch YouTube videos, or, whatever, on how to make better lip gloss, whether it's the component or the formula or the colors or the pigments. That's how you increase the skill set. You learn the skills. Oh my God.
Mindset keeps you playing the game. Skill set gets you paid to play the game. And when you get paid to play the game and you start thinking, whoa, I made $5 an hour. Well, I made $10 an hour. Whoa, I made like $25 an hour. Oh, I made like $50 an hour. Now the mindset starts.
But we know that that doesn't happen for the majority of people. $25 an hour, $50 an hour. We've done the math on the income disclosure statements and the hourly, the time that people spend typically working, which is a lot. It's not worth it for them. And you know what? The fact that there are people like him that are MLM coaches that charge people for this kind of training, which in my opinion is just indoctrination to keep them in the industry for longer, is disgusting. This is a group of people that we know, because of what their own companies tell us, are not making very much income. And they're buying books and they're attending these people's events and they're, joining their inner circles and their masterminds and all of those things. They're already in the negative in most cases. This individual is somebody that, in my opinion, is preying on an already hurting group of individuals, financially, maybe spiritually. I don't know. I just think that that's really gross. Really gross. MLM coaches. Oh.
Like really firing. And you can't learn that until it actually happens. The third thing though is what you really need. Because with the mindset and the skill set, you might be able to get to $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, maybe $10,000 or even $20,000 a month in network marketing. There's many people who've done that. But the third one is what you really need to.
And how many people have done that, Fraser? How many people in the industry have made that amount of income?
To really grow to the 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, and that's leadership development skills. Leadership
recruiting and getting your team to recruit.
Development. What are you doing to create other versions of you? What are you doing to create so much energy and excitement and commitment in someone else that if you were to go away from the business, your business was to grow? So I want you to answer this question honestly. In your business right now, if you have a team right now, if you were to leave the business for a month, you went traveling for an entire month around Thailand. You got sick and you couldn't do anything for a month. Someone took your phone off you because you were getting severe headaches or you had massive burnout and the doctor said you cannot touch your phone for a month. You decided to go on a golfing trip for a month to see if you could become a professional golfer in a month. That would be good going, but you get my point. Does your business do one of these three things? Does it A, thrive? Does it B, survive? Or does it C, nosedive? When you are out of the picture for a month.
Just for funsies, what do you guys think happens when, this is obviously a hypothetical situation that he's giving us, but let's say that you are no, let's not do it that way. Let's do it this way. What do you think would happen if an MLM leader decided to not work their business for a month? Let's use his options. Would it A, thrive? Would it B, survive? Or would it C, I think he said decline? One thing that I know based on my experience in multiple companies over 13 and a half years is when you stop working, your business declines. Absolutely. So it's interesting that he is giving this example and saying that, oh, it's leadership, it's this. First of all, let's just say I'm going to use a scenario that I went through in 2020 when I was in my last and final MLM. Thank the Lord. And I got really sick and was sick for 6 weeks. And I had team leaders that stepped up, love them dearly, still talk to many of them. And they stepped up and led the team. And it was amazing. However, were they getting paid for their time? No, they weren't. Who was still getting paid for other people doing the work? I was. To me, I feel like that's how they describe leadership in MLMs. Like, who's going to step up? I mean, I remember very clearly when I was in the Empire being told, who are you helping in the rank chats? And, you know, those are the people that I'm probably going to put people under, because if they sign with me directly, what'll happen is I'm going to ask them, who's been helping you? And if they say your name, I'm putting them under you. Yeah. Yuck, right?
What happens? The majority of businesses will either survive or nosedive. Without you at the ship, everyone panics and goes, well, if she's not doing it, I'm not going to bother doing it either. Well, if he's taking a month off, I think I'll take a month off too. Whoa, he's just said that he's going on a 3-month expedition around Europe the entire summer. I think I might have the summer off as well. That's not leadership development. That's people following you because they believe and trust you and they do what they see you do. Leadership development is creating someone who will build the business at a high level whether you are there or not. How do you do?
How crazy is it that these people do that for free? You know, in a traditional business, you hire people and they get paid for their time and their effort while they are at work to run the business while you are not there. But only in MLMs are leaders expected to work for free while the upline gets paid.
Do this, it takes time. You pour into the right people. But here's the key, in my opinion. You encourage those people to go away from you and learn from other people as well. Because you're only going to get them to the level that you're at, but you want them to go far ahead of you. But guess what? Most people in network marketing have such a huge ego that they never get to this stage. Oh, you don't want to go to Fraser's Success Summit event. Go Pro by Eric Worre. You don't want to go to that event. Oh, Grant Cardone and Tony.
The only reason he's suggesting people go and get trained from other people is so people will buy his products. So people will join his coaching. Oh my God.
Tony Robbins, no. You don't need to go to their events. I'm going to teach you everything you need in order to get to my level. That's bad. That's not being a great mentor. Great mentors and great leaders will tell you, hey, I'm going to get you this far. In order for you to get to this far, you probably need to go learn some skills that I'm not teaching you right now, that I'm not.
Well, that's interesting. I wonder how his accountability buddy, Jessie Lee Ward, feels about that, because, you know, she has everything her team needs to be successful, apparently. Allegedly.
Not a specialist at. I could teach you them, but it'd be diluted from that person. I could teach you Bob Proctor's stuff, but it's the stuff that I've learned from him. But you can go to his academy that's still going and you can go learn that stuff. Give and pass on the best of the best to the team, to the right people, and they'll be way better than you. Don't have the ego to think, I don't want anyone to be outranking me. I don't want any of my team to not learn from me because I want the stage. I want the spotlight. No, you want to give them the spotlight. You want to make them feel so special that whether you are there or not, they decide that they're going to explode their business. So, if mindset keeps you in the game, skill set gets you paid for playing the game, leadership development sets you free. Now, becoming free is the top of your network marketing business. It doesn't matter if it's Black Diamond level 3. It doesn't matter if it's the top rank in the company. What's the top is you being financially free, because nothing can beat that.
So in order for you to be financially free in most multi-level marketing companies, you have to be at the top of the pyramid, because those are the only people making money. It seems so odd to me.
So If you got value from this, I would massively appreciate it. If you could do me a huge favor, smash the thumbs up, smash the subscribe button so you do not miss another video. And
I'm done with that. But everything he said, like the video, subscribe, turn the bell notification on if you would like to get notified anytime I put a video up or go live, any of those things. What did you guys think of this video? It's so interesting to me because when I was in multi-level marketing, I was like, gosh, he's so amazing. Now that I've been out for quite some time, I'm like, oh my God, he's doing the same thing everybody else is doing. He's just delivering it in a different way, if you will. Ugh. Mindset keeps you in the game. So running a business in your terms, Fraser, is a game. People's money and losing money in multi-level marketing, that's a game. I don't think that people think that's a game. Yuck. You guys don't join an MLM. And also, you don't need an MLM coach. They all pretty much say the same thing. Mindset, inspirational stories. Oh, God. Anyways, thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.